Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Chatting with Charities, where we at Exit Realty PEI talk to a different charity every week and find out what they're about and how we as Islanders can help them. So today I'm excited to have Mackenzie with me. She's from the Ronald McDonald House over in Halifax, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about the Ronald McDonald House and what they're up to right now and how we as Islanders can help them. So, hi, Mackenzie.
Hi, Carol. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah, I'm excited, to chat with you, chat with everyone else who kind of follows your page and let you know who we are.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about Ron. I'm sure lots of people do know about the Ronald McDonald House because I think, almost everyone has someone who's at least used it or know of a family that has benefited from it or has somehow been involved with the Ronald McDonald House. But for those who may not know, you can tell us a little bit about what it's all about.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you hit it right there, nail on the head. We find you don't often have to look far to know someone who has used the space, because we exist across the country and across the world. So oftentimes we speak with Maritimers who, have family out in BC who have stayed at the house, or, their neighbor may have recently been to the IWK and spent a night at Ronald McDonald House. But for those who haven't experienced it, we essentially provide a home away from home for families who have to travel with their sick kid. So, your hospital on the island is incredible. It does great work, but it doesn't do everything. And so when kids are sick and they need a little bit, specialties that just aren't on the island, or they need the pediatric hospital and they have to come to the IWK, all of a sudden they are miles away from home. They're off the island. They're away from their support system. And not only that, but it's expensive in Halifax. Hotels, parking, food, it's like a whole other world. And so we are right around the corner from the hospital on Tower Road, and we have everything that a family needs. So we help to, alleviate that financial burden. But, what you start to understand more and more as you get to know the families is really the support that Ronald McDonald House provides. I mean, just the other day, we had a little girl who came home from the IDIP, who came home to here. I'm at the Ronald McDonald House right now. I'm in the living room after her cancer treatment, and she had rung the bell. So she came parading down Tower Road, head held high. She's got her cape on. They're all excited. And they came in here and they celebrated as a family. And they had a cupcake, and she could run around and play and just be at home. But they weren't at home. They were at Ronald McDonald House. And so it's those little moments that we provide, like cupcakes and, chocolate milk. And, we had a kid also the other day who, he came in with his mom, and they were getting their tour as they got settled in. And he looks at his mom when they're in the kitchen. It's like, Mom, this is so much better than a hotel. Oh, why is that? He's like, I can have all the cake pops and chocolate milk that I want. And that right there was it for him. And so it's those small things for the kids that let them be kids while, their sibling is getting medical care, or while they're an outpatient and, waiting for surgeries or appointments. But it's also support for the parents. We have so many parents that there'll be others in the house that know what they're going through, know that they've had a hard day. It's not the exact same situation, but they understand what it's like to have a kid in the hospital. And that you can't even begin to put into words what that means for families. And that's all the magic that happens here, and happens because of folks like Exit Realty and all the Islanders who support. And that's really about the magical moments.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so I guess on the same note, if people do donate to the Ronald McDonald House, well, I guess right now their donations are to a specific innovative project that you guys have going. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. We are in the final leg of our capital campaign to build more room for love. So we are building a brand new Ronald McDonald House
Nice.
So our house here that I'm currently in, like I said, I'm in the living room. We've got the books behind me. It's 18 bedrooms, which is a lot. It serves a lot of families. You know, we have 600 families a year that call Ronald McDonald House home. 36% of those are from the island. Wow. So we have our fair share of islanders. But we turn away hundreds of families because we just don't have space. You know, in recent years, we've turned away, 400 families because our beds are full, our rooms are full. And so we are undergoing a project to build a brand new house that will double our capacity. So we will have 36 bedrooms so that no family ever has to hear the words, there's no space, and so that every family can find their home away from home.
That's amazing.
Yes,
That's
it
amazing.
is. It's very exciting. And so, like I said, that is called More Room for Love. So we're in that last leg. You know, we've got over 80% of our funds raised. So we're looking to close it out and start building soon. So that is one way to support Ronald McDonald House and future families.
That's awesome. And so as an islander or as islanders, what's a way that they can, how can they help you with that initiative?
Absolutely. So if you're looking to support the new house, you can visit moreroomforlove.ca. You can make a donation to the capital campaign to build that house. We've got our red and white striped socks. So we've got a campaign. If you follow us on social media, I'm sure you've seen them. We've got a lot of folks on the island who have sported their stripes.
Yeah.
So you can purchase some socks, make a donation, and get involved with the More Room for Love campaign that way as islanders. But as you know, and I might be jumping the gun a bit, but I'm going to plug it anyways. As you know, Exit Realty is a sponsor for our upcoming event on the island. So we host what we call PJ Walk for Kids every year in Charlottetown at Confederation Landing. So this year will mark the 5th year of the event. Oh. Yes. And, typically pre-COVID, it is a huge mini carnival. So we have pancakes, face painting, bouncy castles, the works. It's a very family-focused, pledge-based fundraising event. Every year, the island comes out on top. We host it in 5 cities, and you islanders are competitive.
We are.
Every year, your event, has the most folks, raises the most money, and just has so much heart for families who call Ronald McDonald House home. And so last year with the pandemic, we had to, pivot as everyone does. And the event was fully virtual and it was in the fall. And so this year with our 5th anniversary, it will be held the week of June 13th. Okay. And again, it will be fully virtual this year. The health and safety of everyone is top priority here at Ronald McDonald House. And the last thing we want to do is, have people show up and support the house and have fun and risk their safety. And so we'll be continuing with a virtual model this year. So we encourage islanders to join us, register at pjwalk.ca. Registration is completely free. Awesome. And what we're going to do is it is essentially a bingo model. So families can participate from their own homes in their own neighborhoods, nice and safe and sound. And all week long, participate in different activities like cooking your own pancakes and making a funny shape and doing a walk around your neighborhood in your PJs and naming your teddy bear and, having a bubble competition and just so many fun activities that allows you to spend time as a family. Because that is at the core of what we do, is having families spend time together and quality time. So PJ Walk is all about that, ensuring that you can make some memories and have some fun and not have to worry about, it's summer's kicking off. What are we going to do with the kids? PJ Walk has got that plan for you for a whole week.
Awesome. That sounds fun. Oh, I look forward to that. We have a 12-year-old boy, and he has a big collection of onesies. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, so we'll definitely he will be sporting those while we walk around our own neighborhood. So that will be fun. and he's a big
Absolutely.
lover as well. So he's going to love this.
Perfect. This sounds like a great fit for him.
I know, for sure. Yeah, and so we are very proud to be a sponsor for this event, because although, like I said, I've never had to use the Ronald McDonald House myself, I do know several people that do have had to use it. And I also have a friend who lives in your area who every year she is the spearhead of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
This year it had to look a little bit different. I think they delivered the meals instead
Yep.
of having one at the house. But so I'm always involved in that. So this is just kind of another way for us to support the initiative. And wow, I'm so excited about the new place that you're going to build. Can't wait to see
Yes.
it.
We are so excited. I mean, in the meantime, we're here at 1133 Tower Road, and it has served its purpose for us for almost 40 years. Yes, we opened in 82, so we'll be celebrating 40 years next year. And you know, I'm looking around right now, and it's incredible when it's full of families. It's early in the morning right now, so most of our families are over at the hospital. But you know, early mornings and in the evenings, it's truly like a house here. You know, I've come in, and we have groups that come in and cook dinner, and sometimes they'll hop on the piano and get some tunes going. We have a local school that likes to come and cook, and there was one week where it was their theater group that was here, and so you can bet they were singing their tunes while they were chopping carrots, and it feels so lively, and it's incredible. So anytime you're in Halifax, you know, post-COVID, we'd love to give you a tour and really show you what the heart and soul is here.
I would love that.
And that goes for all Islanders.
Awesome. Okay, so I think probably under this video, we'll have all of the information where they can click the links and follow you on social media and maybe buy some socks.
Absolutely.
And we will wish you the best with that initiative, and we'll definitely be posting more information about the pajama walk as it gets closer to that day. And yeah, we'll be participating in that as well. So thank you so much, Mackenzie, for taking the time this morning to speak with me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Carol. This has been great, and I can't wait to see, you know, all kinds of PJ Walk pictures online from Islanders this year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we'll put that challenge out to all of the Islanders. We have to win again this year. So
absolutely.
Make sure that you get your competitive spirit out and make this a good one. So that's it for today. And I just want to thank everyone for listening to this. And I will see you next week where we talk to another charity. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Mackenzie.
Thank you.